In today's video, we will see the conjugation of the verbs in the basic tense structure. Please remember that in Turkish, there is also compound tense structure, and I have covered it before briefly. The link is in the description. And negative conjugation of the verbs will be a part of another video. In Turkish, the verbs are conjugated by adding suffixes to the verb stem. This is the general rule. Here is one of the easiest things about the Turkish infinitive verbs. All of the infinitive verbs in Turkish end with either mek or mak. Okumak, gitmek, öğrenmek, yazmak, dinlemek, oturmak. And to obtain the verb stem, we drop mek and mak. That's it. The verb stems of the infinitive verbs that you see in the screen right now are oku, git, öğren, yaz, dinle, otur. To conjugate a verb in a specific tense, you will need to know the tense suffixes. For example, the tense suffix for the present continuous tense is yor, when the verb stem ends in a vowel, and it is iyor, when the verb stem ends in a consonant. We attach the tense suffix to the verb stem. Oku is the verb stem, oku, and then we attach the tense suffix, okuyor, and then we attach the person suffix, okuyorum. This is for the first singular person, I, and this means I'm reading. For every personal pronoun, we use a different person suffix. As an example, let's conjugate this verb for all persons. Okuyorum, okuyorsun, okuyor, okuyoruz, okuyorsunuz, okuyorlar. As you see, there is no person suffix for the third singular person. And this is always like this. Whenever you conjugate a verb in whichever tense, there will never be a person suffix for the third singular person. You can think about it this way. When you attach the tense suffix to a verb, what you will obtain is the third singular person conjugation of the verb in that specific tense. Okuyor, Meltem kitap okuyor. Meltem kitap okuyor. Ben gazete okuyorum. Ben gazete okuyorum. If you would like to learn more about the personal pronouns and person suffixes, please check those videos. The links are in the description. Now, let's conjugate the verb öğrenmek in the noun past tense. Öğrenmek. The tense suffix for the noun past tense is di, and the verb stem of the infinitive verb öğrenmek is, now you know how it is. We need to drop mek, and what we obtain is the verb stem. Öğren. Then we add the tense suffix, di. Öğrendi. And then we will need to attach the person suffixes. Let's take a look for all personal pronouns. Öğrendim. Öğrendin. Öğrendi. Öğrendik. Öğrendiniz. Öğrendiler. Here, I would like to mention something very important. As you see, we are talking about suffixes. This means you will always encounter the fundamental concepts of the Turkish language, such as vowel harmony, consonant mutation, buffer letters, and so on. So be ready for those. For example, let's conjugate the infinitive verb gitmek in the noun past tense. Gitmek. The tense suffix for the noun past tense is, we have just mentioned it, di. Di. And the verb stem of gitmek is git. Git. When we add the tense suffix, what we have is gitti. Gitti. Here, a form of consonant mutation takes place. Since t at the end of the verb stem is an unvoiced consonant, d at the beginning of the tense suffix, which is a voiced consonant, turns into its unvoiced counterpart, and what we say becomes gitti. Gitti instead of gitti. Because of this, when you look at the grammar books, you are going to see the variations of the tense suffixes, which is only because of the vowel harmony and consonant mutation rules. As I said, d is the tense suffix for the noun past tense, but because of the consonant mutation and vowel harmony, it can show up as d, di, du, du, t, ti, tu, or tu, because the vowel in the suffix goes under four-way harmony as well. These fundamentals are extremely important for every beginner. Because of that, I have prepared a playlist that includes all of those videos, and the link is in the description. Alright guys, today we have quickly learned how we conjugate the verbs in Turkish. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can use the comments section, you can write an email to me, you can also get in touch with me through social media. So, I hope you enjoyed this and see you in the next videos. Görüşmek üzere.